Hi guys, this is like my second time making this video. It's just I'm getting very sidetracked. I don't know if it's the full moon that's gonna happen today, super full moon, or something, but I am in the mood for videos today. But this video is gonna be a small one. It's only gonna be an update as to what's been going on in my life. My life is very interesting, which I like. I finished 33 days of purging and cleansing and purifying and updating and coming to the latest version of me, basically. Um, the update finished, I'm quite certain. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. It finished on the... Sorry, I have to check the date. On the 11th of June. And it went for 33 days. And that was fun. It was a fun 33-day period. I had a lot of intense dreams. I've dreamt of deities visiting me in my dreams and hugging me and explaining things to me. Going to like into the pyramids. Going into the astral with dragons and serpents, and my God, I've been having the ball of my life in my dream world. But anyway, so I just want to say these are things that I went through when I went from one frequency to another. I'm not saying it's going to be the same for everyone. It's probably not. Most likely, I believe it's not. But this is what's happened for me. So, I am very in tune with my energy, my aura, and I know when there's something going on that I sense is unsettling, changing, purging, purifying, cleansing, so on, so on. Now, what happened to me is my energy, my aura, started purging, cleansing for 2 or 3 days, 4 days, I think, 4 or 5 days, I'm not sure. I didn't keep a diary. Then after that happened, I almost immediately got a head cold. But I also had a lot of like energy going on, like around this area, and around the shoulders as well, and back around. So from here and above, for quite a long time, I had a head cold. Now the head cold was okay. Like, wasn't a big deal, but I did feel like I want to lay down quite a lot of the time. Like I didn't want to really get up. Now I haven't had a head cold since I was 8, probably, or 7 or 6. So that was a bit like, wow, okay. Like I usually get cold once or twice a year, or 3 times a year max, and it usually lasts for 7 hours. And it's like the common, you know, runny nose and a bit of a cough, and then I'm fine. But this happened for a period of 33 days, and I became very aware of what's going on through my dreams and some of the journeys. After the head cold, the energy came down to my throat. And I've come to understand through my tarot readings and chatting with my little shamanic friend of mine, James, that I really understand why the voice box, or like my throat chakra, was the one that had a lot of purging. Like it went on for a solid 1.5 weeks, I reckon. The cough went for 1.5 weeks, and that's a very long time. My throat was fine though. Like my throat was very clear. There was nothing unsettling, you know. I could go very deep with my voice with no irritation. I could go very high. You know, it was normal. And yet I would cough. I thought it was the cat at the start. Like I thought maybe my cat is, I don't know, being extra furry and running around the house and spreading her furs all over the place. And when I go to bed, I'm like choking on it. But that wasn't the case. Now, so that happened up until the 33rd day. and it happened for like at least I'd say 12 days, 13 days that the cough went on for. Um, then the energies lowered down. Did some cleansing on my heart. I did really feel it on my solar plexus, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Like my solar plexus is the one area that I've got to really work on. Um, my lower chakras I really need to work on. But basically, there was a lot of work there. Um, in my belly as well. Um, Cleansing and purging did manifest itself in the physical. Um, in a very bizarre way. I'm not gonna discuss it. It's not pretty, but nothing. It was. It's involved blood, and I thought it was quite funny. Um, I was a bit amused by it actually. But yeah, I went to the doctors, and there was nothing wrong with me. They said I was fine and healthy and quite on top of my health, really, which is good because I don't exercise, which I should. But once I get money and once I get a job and everything, I will probably start going to the gym. You know, it's good to get a little bit fit. Um, so yeah, I basically cleansed from top down. Um, there was a lot of purging, and that's what I went through. Through my attunement, I guess, to the golden ray. And the other thing, which is going to be my second video, is going to be like how much in my face unconditional love and the non-judgment of the shadow or the darkness was. Like, it was very important. And up until especially the part yesterday, I finished a book which is gonna be on my next video, and the other 3 books are gonna be in my videos, and they really helped. Like, I have no idea how I managed to read so much in the past few days. Like, I know I'm a quite decent reader, but Jesus, I read a lot. And like, yeah, I'm really happy with that. So that's gonna come up on my video next, and I'm gonna recommend some authors that I think are really good. um, but yeah, being part of the golden energy, well, everybody is, you know, like all that stuff, but like being attuned to it and everything from the violet indigo is very different. It's very liberating. There's a lot of understanding, and there is a lot of love, which is now probably coming again into my next video. So sorry guys, late night. Um, so yeah, that's it. I just want to say I'm part of the Golden Ray now officially. You know, um, that's what I went through. It went from a little bit of a energetical purge to quite a lot of purging. Like, it went from top down for me. For others, it could manifest differently. Um, and it will be a very important period. Like, there will be quite a lot of profound understanding. There will be a little bit of confusion. Because during those 33 days, I dreamt of deities for the first time in my life. I dreamt of Isis and Wadjet. I dreamt of like a black cobra female in the pyramid. And like, that was amazing. Like, that was amazing dream. Very beautiful for me. Like, because I am a serpent soul. My soul is like a cobra. So just to interact in a dream with like the goddess of Egypt that is a black cobra or a cobra, it was very nice for me. Like, yeah, it was very profound. There's been a lot of a sense of belonging recently, like in the past couple or 3 months. Because the one thing that I've struggled with for the past 18. I'm now 19. I turned 19 on May 21st. But around, 18, 19 years, I've struggled with belonging. I've never belonged anywhere. Like, I've always known too much for my own good, in a way. Ignorance is a bliss when you're at school, because not everybody's like into spirituality, magic, reading the spiritual Bibles, like reading the religious books, like the Torah, Quran, but the Bible, analyzing stuff, conspiracy theories, all that stuff. Not many people are into it when you're young, or when they're young, sorry. So it's kind of hard to find kids that resonate with me. It didn't happen, really. I only resonated with one or two people. Two or three people that I could say, yes, I really like you because you really get this. And there's not many people that I found that are close to my age just yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. Like, I would like to have, but I love my group. Like, my group that I have now is like very profound, very wise, very loving. Oh my god, they're very switched on and in, you know. Um, they come from all walks of life. That's one thing that I adore them for. My spiritual group now, and what I would call probably my family, because they are family, they have the energy for me to feel like they are my people. As far as I'm concerned, they are my family. And having the dreams that I've had in the past 33 days, there's a lot of things to do with belonging. Like finding, I guess, a solid ground in the physical to call home, which is very important for me. Like, I've never really had it, to be honest, as a child. Yeah, for the past 18 years, 18 to 19, I didn't have a sense of belonging with my family or my friends. Um, but it's good to find it now with others that are spiritual and very amazing people. I adore them. So, yeah, that's my update, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned, and there will be books to recommend.